Are you ready for the boulevard?
I'm ready. Welcome. Thanks for coming and watching this demonstration video. Today you're going to learn how to do a very popular men's hairstyle, the boulevard. When a man wants to be recognized on the street as someone to be reckoned with, he needs a haircut that screams I'm serious. And in order to be taken seriously, you need a very sharp haircut. The most important thing to remember while cutting your hair in the boulevard style is to keep track of the distance your hair is from the scalp of your head. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the very end, the tip of the hair, and we're going to go 3 pinches backwards. 1, 2, 3. And this is where we're going to start the boulevard. So keep holding that exact same spot, because if you don't have an accurate place to reference from, you won't know that you're doing it from the right angle. There's nothing there's nothing worse than a sloppy boulevard cut. What makes this piece of style on your head so perfect is the accuracy in the cuts. And although at times you might find yourself in a thick area of your hair, make sure to separate the bigger chunks away, because it's a little hard to make a very straight cut if you can't get through it in one snip of the scissors. Three. Watch your fingers in the back of your head. The scissors are pretty sharp. Now, how much do you think I'm saving with this haircut? Would you say $10 that I'm saving by making my own haircut here? I would say that it could be upwards of $20. If you're living in the metropolitan area of Los Angeles, a haircut can run you from somewhere between $10, if you don't want a very good haircut, to hundreds of dollars at some of these fancy boutiques. With my book, Self-Snipping, you'll learn to do 4 fantastic haircut styles all yourself. Each time you use the book, you're virtually paying yourself back for your investment you made in the past. Once you have a groove for it and you can kind of feel the flow of the cut, at that point you no longer have to do the 3 pinches, because you're really just following the already established flow of length. But be careful not to cut yourself in the back, because these scissors can be quite sharp. The nice thing about self-snipping is your ability to really define who you are. Like I find now that I'm doing the finer tuning parts, I'm really cutting, at the same time I'm pulling away to make sure that I get most of the chunks of hair with it. Otherwise it takes several showerings before the hair can fall out.
I think you should leave that.
Now, if you find yourself with a natural rat tail, there's no reason to cut that off. Some things just... The best way to put it is a statue sits inside of every stone. Once you get rid of all that extra stuff on the sides, if this is the statue inside of your marble, keep it. Keep it. So at this point, I'm just checking to make sure that I get the majority. I mean, we're not going to probably be able to get every single hair that's longer than the other, so we could be here for hours. But we are going to try to keep them generally the same length. What most often beginners do when they're in this part of the boulevard haircut is you'll fine-tune it so much that it keeps getting shorter and shorter. So be careful not to cut it too short, because whatever your shortest cut is the longest your hair can be at that point forward.